fantastic. Welcome, Michelle. It's so
Thank
lovely
you.
to have you here.
Thank you.
I thought before we start the interview, because this is now for me was fascinating this morning.
Yes.
You have your dad as your manager. Yeah,
Yes,
that's so
yes, my
awesome
dad is
to
my
have
manager.
that. Not just father and daughter relationship, but also in your career to have him behind you and backing you and always being there.
Yes.
So I just want to, if you do not know of Michelle Mountjoy, then I want to introduce you this morning to her.
Thank you.
She's a lovely singer and songwriter and also a mommy of a beautiful baby. As I said, Bella Grace. Such a lovely soul. You can see her aura. It's just so peaceful.
Yeah,
And
it is,
she's just like smiley all the time. But let me quickly give some facts regarding Michelle Mountjoy. She recently wrote a song, and it was written. Apple wrote the song with you, yeah.
No, he
wrote
it
the song.
alone.
He wrote it
the
alone.
song,
He wrote
yes.
the song alone, and you are the singer of the song.
Yes.
But that's so fantastic because one of the top writers in South Africa.
Yes.
Yeah, and he also wrote for Roland Keaton and for Tiens Jordan.
For her own Ash, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Tiens
wrote,
Jordan.
and I mean Tiens Jordan, we all know Tiens Jordan, like
Yeah, he's
he's the one of the music writers and singers for us.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Beautiful music, and it's fantastic to know that he wrote the song for you.
Yeah.
And the song that he wrote is Sing Your Lied.
Yes.
That's so interessant.
Sing Your Lied, yeah.
Immediately when I looked at the song and the title of the song, it immediately took me personally to say, girl, you need to sing your song.
Yes.
Doesn't matter where you are. Sing net your lied, your unieke lied. And then also, your YouTube views have gone to over 25,000 just
Yes.
today.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So there's two different videos. There's
Yeah.
one with the music video, and then there's a video on YouTube that's just like the picture of the single, and altogether it's hit 25,000, which is
Fantastic. How
amazing.
awesome is that? You've impacted on radio over 5 million.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Song has been the number one on Apple in the downloads in the Afrikaans section.
Yeah, I was
so
surprised to see
one
that.
thing I've always said, and that we always say in our company, we celebrate whether it's big things or small things. This is now a big one. We
Yes,
celebrate it, and we be in the moment.
Yeah,
So
it's
tell me,
important.
Michelle, how did you come to know that this is my passion and this is what I want to do with my life?
I've always enjoyed singing.
Yeah.
It's always been, I think it's embedded in me
Yeah.
from little days.
Yeah.
But then I've entered competitions and I haven't gotten anywhere. Like The Voice, Idols, X Factor, because X Factor also came to South Africa,
Yeah.
and I didn't make it. And then I decided, okay, maybe it's not for me.
Yeah.
And then this Vadet Fat came across my path. And then I entered, and now I'm sitting here.
Oh, awesome,
So,
fantastic. And
yeah.
tell me, what are the skills that you've learned so far within the entertainment industry? Because I think it can also be daunting. It's a nice experience and adventure,
Yes.
but it's also a daunting experience,
Yes,
yeah?
I think you need to have people skills, number one, because you interact with so many people and so
Yeah.
many different people. And also to have confidence. I think it's a skill to have confidence and to keep that confidence going, because I think it's
Yes.
easy to lose it
Yeah.
along the way. So I think when you have those two things, it's easy to focus on the things that you're actually good at, like
Yes.
singing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's something that can come natural every
Yeah.
time. So, yeah, I think the people skills, social skills, you must also always be friendly and smile. Like
Yes.
we say to my nephews, and I'm trying to teach Bella Grace now
Yeah.
as well. If you say smile and be friendly, and then
Yeah.
they smile. So
And
I
I can tell you guys, you can literally see it that is what she instills. Even though she's so little, she's so engaging, she's so smiley.
Yeah,
Tell me also, we had a little bit of a chat earlier about the seasons that you are in.
Yes.
And I'm not just thinking about this beautiful season that you are in with your career. Tell me how do you juggle everything with your daughter and having obviously the entertainment industry? It takes up a lot of time.
Yes,
What would be your advice for us for the specific season that you are in? If you could say 3 things to us that out of your experience for this particular season in your career that you are in, what would be your advice?
So number one, don't lose sight on who brought you here. So I feel like the Lord has really blessed me and opened up this door for me. And I don't think that he would have done that if he knew I wouldn't be able to handle it with a little baby.
Yeah.
Second, make sure the people in your life are legit people.
Yeah,
And that they really do have your back, because I think in times where you start succeeding, you can find out who your true people are. Like there's people who I thought who would have been there that disappeared. It's very important to keep those people close to you.
Yes.
And then I think the third thing would be just stay true to who you are.
Yeah.
Keep your feet on the ground. And
Yes.
like I wrote a song on Wat het vat for Bella Grace, and in there it says, hardloop kaal voet en dans in die reën. Jou lewe is jou lied, jy's nooit alleen. Hou jou oë op die hemel en jou voet op die grond.
Yeah.
I think it's very important to stay grounded because it's easy to get a big head when you become known.
Yes.
So yeah, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's
That
such
helps.
beautiful nuggets, and that helps everyone, whether you're in the singing entertainment career or just life in general.
in general, I
It
think
helps you to stay grounded.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about the song, like how I know that he wrote it for you, Apple wrote it for you, but then when you, I mean, for the first time when you went through the words, like how did you connect with it, and what is it personally for you? Tell us a little bit about that.
So when I did hear it for the first time, I started crying because it was as if I wrote that song. So Apple was very good at climbing into my shoes and like, trying to be me when he wrote it. And to me, it's exactly how my life, it's exactly how my life was.
Yeah.
And how I just carried on going.
Yes.
Like, although I felt like I wanted to give up, I just carried on going through life. And I think that's where the metaphor comes in, where he says, sing your lied or sing your Madian. Because if you carry on, you're going to end up where you need to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, it means a lot. And I'm pretty sure it's given a lot of people out there hope for the situations that
Definitely,
they're
the
in.
words it resonates to everyone. I think when you look at the words, it's like it takes you into your situation where you're at in your stage of your life.
Yeah, exactly.
And baie dankie dat jy jou hart met ons deel, because I think it's a song like that. It's literally you putting your heart out there and sharing your life with the people out there and sharing your experiences with the people out there, and that's so amazing. And we tend to forget to appreciate the
Well, I mean, it can happen anywhere. To me, so far, it happens when I'm outside. Because then it's almost as if my mind can open and go further than it can when I'm inside.
Yes.
So yeah, it happens when I'm outside, and then I'll just be sitting looking at the trees or something. It's got to happen in nature for me. That's where I find my words and where everything comes together.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more. How does 2022 look like for Michelle Manjoy and your career?
Yeah, I started a band with two amazing guys, Ruben Gerrits, and he's my guitarist, and then Donnie van der Westhuys, and he actually stays here in Paul. He's going to be my drummer.
Yes.
And yeah, we've got a few things in
the pipeline.
In the pipeline, yes, thank
you.
So it's just about getting together, excuse me, and practicing. And then hopefully performing in the next 2 months, within the next 2 months.
Okay, fantastic. And how can people get a hold of you if they want to book you for gigs and all of that?
Yeah, they can find me on Instagram.
Yes.
And my dad's number would be on my bio.
Yeah.
It's michelle.joy14.
Fantastic.
Excuse me.
No worries.
Yeah, so that's where they can find me. I still need to figure out, maybe I can put up a website later in the year or something. People really want to find me.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And I'm sure people are going to want to go and find you. Please, guys, go and look. I know your song is on YouTube, and what are the other platforms where people can go and download your song? And
so it's on Deezer. I've never had Deezer before. It's actually the first time that I heard about Deezer. And then YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Music.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
And just tell us about when people reach out to you, do you do gigs for corporates, just give us a variety, it doesn't matter.
I'll do
gigs.
Be anything. Yeah, I'll do gigs for anybody. Like if they want me, then I will gladly perform.
Fantastic. Well, there you have it, from a private function, maybe at your home, or you want to surprise your spouse for Valentine's Day. Maybe you want her to come and serenade the two of you, or you want maybe her to come and book and sing at your corporate function, or just any event that you have, and you want to get a hold of Michelle. All the details on her Facebook, as she said. Michelle, it was so fantastic having you here,
nice meeting
and we're looking forward to see even more.
Yes,
Keep on
thank
writing,
you.
keep on singing. You're doing an amazing job.
Oh, thank you so much.
You are so welcome.